I was desperate. I know what it feels like to not know where your next meal is going to come from. I know what it's like to feel desperate. I know what it's like to have to swallow your pride when you enter the food pantry, not to volunteer this time, but to be on the receiving end. I know what it's like to eat out of trash cans. Why did I eat out of trash cans? Because I was desperate. I know what it's like to have your utilities turned off, not once, not twice, but repeatedly. I know what it's like to feel desperate. But Queens, I have a message for you today. The Lord is calling you from a position of being desperate to being in a place of authority and of change. I believe that the future of our nation rests upon the shoulders of you, Mama, the shoulders of moms to create change for our nation. And I do believe that He is calling you out today. It is a message from God above. He is calling you out to be a mother of change. What is a mother of change? A mother of change is a mama who is desperate for more, desperate to be a good mom and to do right and to do good. A mom who is going to do what she can, when she can, to make things work for her household, but not just in a little way. I know that you want success in your house. I know that you want your kids to rise up and to be the next world changers, and they're going to be that mama. So today we're going to talk about 4 steps on how to not just build change in your household, but to create stability. And why is change so important? Because there's this saying that doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is the definition of insanity. So we need to create change so that we can have a better future. Okay, so we're going to talk about 4 pillars of creating stability and change in your home. Please get a pen and a pencil out. You're going to want to remember these 4 pillars. Now, when you build a home, what's the first thing you're going to build? When you build a house, you're going to lay the foundation, okay? And the first thing on this foundation is going to be built upon the rock, okay? According to the scriptures, that rock is Christ. I want to suggest to you that you get right with the Lord. If you have been doing things you shouldn't be doing, then just get with Him. He'll show you what to do. Number 1 is break off family curses, generational curses, soul ties. You know those people in your life. You know those people who are dragging you down, the ones that you keep in your life. They're like suckers. They suck the very life out of you, okay? They don't belong in your life. You just need to break the soul ties off. Maybe there are some people like ex-boyfriends in your life, okay, that you haven't even seen them for years. You need to break off the soul ties with them because there are spirits that get attached. When we get attached to people and they aren't walking with the Lord and they are involved in things that they shouldn't be, we intermingle with that spiritual realm, and we have to break off the soul ties. Number 2, we have to change patterns. Like I mentioned, doing the same thing, expecting a different result is like insanity. Then you need to change patterns. But before I say that, I want to tell you there's a mama out there, or maybe more. There's somebody out there, okay, this message is for you. And the Lord wants you to know this, that you have broken off generational curses over and over and over again. You're like, generational curses are broken, but why do I keep on having to break them off, EmmaSara? How come there's things that are not changing in my life? The Lord says it's not because it's not effectual. It's not because it has not worked, okay? You have prayed the prayers. You have proclaimed that the blood of Christ was good enough to break that family curse, and it has been done, okay? The thing that you need to do now is walk in the fact that it is a done deal and start to create change. You have to change patterns in your life. You have to make the difference, because now you can't blame the enemy anymore. Once you have broken off those family curses, it is no longer the enemy that is causing these issues in your life. It's just a lack of change. And so it's that easy that you can start to see fruit in your life, because the enemy has no power over you. He has no authority over you. You can say, demons, get below my feet because you are below me. The curse has been broken and all I have to do is change. He's a liar. Okay, he doesn't want you to know that it's so easy. He doesn't want you to know that all you really have to do is change your daily routines, change the way you think, change the way you look at situations, change the way you respond instead of reacting and reacting in emotion. You can't change people, but you can change you. You can change how you react to situations. You can go into a situation and be around a whole group of people that are all doing the same things, they're all in the same patterns, but you, dear mama, you can go in as a mother of change, and you can go in, you can be light, you can have a different response, and you can change your environment. And number 3 is restore your family relations. Okay, this world is so hungry to steal our kids from us. It's hungry to pull families apart. Why? Because we know who the father of this world is, okay? And the scripture in John 10:10 says that the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. So don't think that he's not interested in breaking up your household. He's already done a good enough job. You don't have to give him any more foothold inside of your family. Get your families restored. You can do this. A part of how I've been doing this in my household is with my kids, is that we watch personal development videos together. I take my kids we just got back from the Millions Conference with Tiffany Montgomery and Eric Thomas, Jamal King, some of our favorite people. I take my kids with me because I want them to learn and grow with me. Mama, you want your child to learn and grow with you. And not only can they learn and grow with you, but they can work with you. You don't have to do it all by yourself. I know as a mama who is single, okay, you are bearing so much of the weight on your shoulders right now, and don't feel guilty, mama, for asking your kids for help, okay? Don't feel guilty for asking them to help with the things around the house. Don't feel guilty for asking them to participate, because you're doing them a favor. You're teaching them to be overcomers. You're teaching them how to take porridge, okay, and make it into something that is profitable, okay? We can take anything that the Lord gives us, okay? There's the story of the little widow who had just a small amount of oil, okay? But the Lord blessed that oil because of her faithfulness. He just continued to bless that oil, and it kept growing and growing and growing. And so I want you to give that gift to your children, is to be included in this process of growth, okay? Include your kids in that. That's building family relations. Number 4 is breaking off the poverty mindset. Now, y'all, I'm not there with you right now, but I can tell you right now, I know that you've learned some things about the poverty mindset today. It is so important. If you want change, mama, if you want to change the world, if you want to change your future, if you want to change your family, you have to break off the poverty mindset. And how does that begin? I'm just going to give you one quick little step, which you've probably already heard today, but we cannot tell you enough. Why? Because it's taken me years, and still to this day, I have my kids, they're telling me, mama, watch your words, and we keep on each other. When you teach your kids how to identify the poverty spirit, you guys can lock arms, you guys could be a united front, and you guys can help one another out, okay? Break off the poverty mindsets. No more, I can't afford that, or I don't have enough money. As I told you that we can break off curses, but did you know that we can speak? Okay, the very thing that we're trying to do is break off curses, but we can speak daily curses over our life and over our finances, because you get what you expect. And so if you're expecting to not have any money, you're not going to have any money. Mama, I have one last message for you before we wrap things up. The Lord has a message. There are 2 types of queens, and He wants you to know this. There are 2 types of queens. One is a diva queen, okay, and one is a warrior queen. And He wants you to choose today which type of queen you're going to walk out of this room as. Are you going to walk out as a diva queen? And I'm going to give you the definition of what is here. Okay, I have the definition right here, but it is self-important person who is temperamental and difficult to please. Are you going to be a diva who is temperamental, okay, is putting her value in all the wrong places, putting her value in the clothes that she wears and the amount of body that she shows? Or are you going to put your value in being a warrior queen? And the definition of a warrior queen, okay, the definition as a warrior queen is to be a mother of change. That mandate we spoke about earlier, a mother of change, is also synonymous with being a warrior queen. Okay, a warrior queen knows her authority in Christ. She knows who she is, and she knows whose she is. Okay, and she comes forth, and she is not worried about circumstances because she knows who holds her future. A warrior queen sees her children, and she wants to raise them up to be the next world changer. She has a desire to do the best that she can for them. She's not concerned about the circumstance around her. She is not temperamental, okay, y'all? A warrior queen is flexible because she knows that God is putting things in her life to sometimes, yes, to stretch us, to mold us, and to shape us, and she is fully in. She is all in to be a warrior queen. Okay, this is for the warrior queen mamas out there. You have been given this mandate to be a mother of change. You will raise the next world changers. You will have children who will grow up to be the salt and the light of the earth. And you, mama, are gonna look down the road one day, and you're gonna see that your sons and your daughters are standing where they are in high and noble places, making change in this world because you chose this day to be a warrior mother and not a diva mother. If you decide that you want to take up this call to be a warrior mother, please join our Mother of Change group, because we are raising up a movement of warrior queen mothers who are mothers of change, who are going to go out and do things because of who they are. They are the daughters of Christ. They are the daughters of the Most High. And he says, mama, you are a warrior queen. If you are a mother of change, you are a warrior queen. How are you going to leave today? Are you going to leave a diva? Are you going to leave a mother queen who is empowered by the Lord on high? He has given you a mandate with authority and with power. Go out and change the world and start at home, y'all.